Competition starting to get thick, it's the click, so I hope you watch your A game. A mate, no range on the track when we unite and spit. This is an A game, better bring your A game.
But right now, we got to get into a little bit of WWE talk because Edge, Adam Copeland himself, Sexton Hardcastle, he appears to be finishing up with WWE. He's got a match coming up against Sheamus, and apparently that's the last one on his contract. And there's some rumors out there that AEW might be in play here.
I wouldn't. So this is one of these things, right, where people, I talk about, people get something in their head, and then if it doesn't happen, they get disappointed.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This dude is currently still employed by WWE, but there are fans somewhere that have already decided that Adam Copeland will be debuting in Wembley Stadium. And I don't even know if that's possible.
Yeah, right. I don't know what the contract looks like.
Yeah, nor do I. I mean, like, he won't have a 90-day sit out because the contract is expired. Dude is 50. He is in good shape. And now people are like, I think people are down on the work, but I also wonder how much that is what is just WWE work style, right?
Yeah.
Especially with WWE work style, with what's expected from a guy that age. Like, I don't know, man. I think I got a softer spot for Edge than most people. Like, I would be.
Yeah. Hey, JD,
I would be super curious. What's wrong?
Hold that thought. Hold on. I got heat with one Suit Williams. So yes, it's Voices of Wrestling up all night. Yes, thank you for the reference. But hold on, Jenny Garth suit. He says, "Where's Jenny Garth?" Whoever
Rhonda Shear, man.
Rhonda Shear. What are you doing, Suit?
Oh, dude, you know who just died reading that? Garrett Gonzalez.
Oh,
that
I
just
know,
killed him. Somewhere, I don't even know if Garrett's up watching, but somewhere his heart hurts and he doesn't know why.
Yeah, because Jenny Garth, that was the chick from 90210, right? Or was that Melrose Place?
No. It's 90210. I know Jenny Garth was 90210. Please don't ask me the character name. I did not watch the show, but I know for a fact.
I'm sure somebody in the chat is a 90210 fanatic. I happen to not be. So finish what you were saying. So Edge,
oh yeah,
it might not be possible that he can show up at All In, but people are already fantasy booking that.
People are fantasy booking it. I don't know. Maybe Edge and Christian doing some dickery together might be interesting. It could be a big moment. Like, we have a buddy who'll go nameless who said, what would be a good thing is if you have Adam Cole and MJF win the ROH titles, and then as the 0 hour is ending, Edge or Adam Copeland or whoever steps out of a car.
Yeah.
And that would be a nice thing. We'll go nameless, but I'm like, that's a good idea. I like that idea. So maybe that's something. I'm not going to get mad if it doesn't happen because, again, that's a good chance that's not reality. But
right,
it's just a cool idea.
That are like fantasy booking. So some people will then manifest that as like, AEW is leaking this, so it must be happening. Well, that's not really the case.
No,
that's just you creating an expectation that you're holding the company to that they don't even know about yet, that they didn't agree to. Right. We do that with people in our lives. A lot of times we have expectations for them they don't meet. They didn't know about it, not their obligation to meet it. That's kind of what's happening there. But if Edge does come in to AEW, does he go by Adam Copeland or does he just pick another U2 name? Does he go Bono or maybe Larry Mullen, the drummer? What are we doing here? What do we think?
I've been sitting on that joke all day.
I told the joke earlier. You guys fucking laughed
because I heard it 6 hours ago, so I was ready for it now.
I was workshopping it in the chat, so
yeah, I don't know. I think he's good. Or does he become Sexton Hardcastle again?
I think that would be cool. Speaking of no longer with WWE, it looks like Lacey Evans is gone. She was the Marine chick. She's around for a little bit. She got so many starts and stops. I don't think that they ever really like it seemed like they were getting fully behind her. Then they would just pull the plug and then they would get behind her. And then they would pull the plug. Some rumors are out there as to why that might be. I'm not really qualified to get into that. Yeah, we ain't going to touch that. Nope. They don't pay us enough for that. But, it looks like she's gone. People are saying that maybe Impact would be interested in her, man. I don't think so. I think it's only a matter of time before she's like slinging pics of her fallopian tubes on the internet. I don't know what's going on with that one. I think she's already I think she's even starting up a diner or something too.
That's a weird one. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, at no point I've ever woken up in the middle of the night and looked at myself and been, God damn it, I need to open a Waffle House. Like, that's never entered my imagination at all. They had a lot of, like, when you look at her, she's got like the Vince McMahon thing written all over her, right?
Yeah.
attractive, blonde, what seems to be
All
everything.
all American.
All American, yeah. And
People are saying that she might be pro-Trump or something like that. Like just kind of like Vince McMahon's like idea of what a wrestler is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Just didn't work. Truth be told, I thought the Slaughter idea was kind of good.
I kind of dug it because
me too.
Slaughter was catching heat because he was never actually military. Which, by the way, like a lot of people are coming after that guy. I've watched so many movies and none of those actors are ever in the military. Does not bother me. No. People are like, Mike, you're in the military. What do you think? Don't give a fuck. I like Sergeant Slaughter. Most of us do.
Yeah. These are not real people. Sergeant Slaughter is a fictional character. He also did not serve in G.I. Joe. This might shock you to know that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I thought I'm like, this has potential because the Slaughter gimmick, I think, could still work today. Like, I'm sure you had a drill sergeant at some point that you probably didn't like, I'm imagining, right? Or did I make that up in my head?
No. I had this guy. He was like 6'4", super fit, and for whatever reason, he had the super long fingernails, and he would get right up into your face, and he would like knife hand you right in your face, and like his fingernails would get so close to your eye, you're thinking he's about to claw your eyes out. It was the weirdest thing, and he would say all this awful shit to us. I don't know if he got in trouble for doing that, but he eventually, like in like week 5, he had gotten replaced because. People can make all the jokes they want in the Air Force. It is a bit kinder and softer. And so we had a guy come in like in week 5 and he was very nice to us. He was great.
I'm blown away.
The original guy.
I'm blown away. He was allowed to have like long, like Freddy Krueger fingers. That blows my mind.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm a master sergeant now. And if I see people with like super long fingernails that look unnatural, like I gotta like, hey, you need to go take care of that. You're out of regs. But this dude, for whatever reason, I just remember him having super long fingernails.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I was saying, I think the Slaughter gimmick could work. Suit Williams in the chat just said get her in AAA with Sam Adonis, Conan, Booker. Well, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Right.
So, but here's the thing with someone like Lacey Evans, right? She has a lot of other qualities. She don't need to take bumps the rest of her life. She can have a really sustainable income without ever taking another bump. And I just see her, and she was never a person that worked indies before. Like, she didn't come up through the ranks. She went straight over there. She doesn't appear to be somebody there's like a hardcore wrestling fan. I just don't. If you told her what AAA was, she probably wouldn't even know. And I could be wrong about that. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope she, is a huge wrestling fan and is willing to go hustle on the indies. I just don't see it.
I got a buddy who works who's in the PC, no names. He was talking about, because I asked him about the injury, right? And he's like, nobody here really knows how to train. Like, they've never trained like athletes. Like, we have a lot of people that, like to work out, but don't really know how to train. And he says a lot of people here really aren't wrestling fans. So if WWE doesn't work out, they're like, well, WWE didn't work out. I guess this isn't for me, which is why you see so many times on Twitter, do you see the guy post, "You're not heard the last of me," and you never hear it, again, like you hear it all the time.
Yeah.
So, I could see her being one of those. I would be more surprised if, like, I would be surprised. I don't know, maybe not Court Bauer. Court Bauer seems to, be the weird wrestler whisperer, right? So I guess anything is possible, but I think I'd be more surprised to see her fall back into pro wrestling because, quite frankly, it doesn't seem to have worked out for her.
No. Hold on, our old bosses are here. Yeah, so I can't believe Suit said Jenny Garth. That's from the
that would be Garrett.
That would be Garrett. Yes,
I told you. That's why he came in, because he felt it. He was like, something is wrong with my heart. I need to check on Mike and JD right now. And then,
well, if anyone at any time, anywhere in the world is talking shit about 90210, Garrett's going to find out about it and come get on the attack. So
everyone should have someone as loyal to them in their life as Garrett is to 90210.
So she's going to go by Macy Estrella from here on out. So there you go. So good. Cool. I guess good luck, Lacey Evans. We'll see where she ends up. I just don't see Indies or Impact or AEW or anything like that. So who knows what she's going to be up to, man.
Competition starting to get thick, it's the click, so I hope you brought your A game. 8 made no rain from the track when we unite and spit. This is an A game.